Good afternoon, Mahi. Good afternoon. Guys, we'll wait for 10 minutes, 10 to 15 minutes. After that, we'll start the session. Okay, good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon, good afternoon, good afternoon, everyone. Am I audible? Okay, okay. Okay, thanks for letting me know. There is asking, this is my first day. This is my first day. Why only until Flexbox is covered? See, why only till Flexbox is covered? Hmm. See, CSS is very vast. Okay, there is media queries. Okay, there is grid. In some places you have to write manually stuff. Okay, but from what I can see, only box model and Flexbox is required because we'll be using a CSS library. Okay, and in CSS library, all the classes are already made. Okay, all the CSS classes are already there for you. Okay, let's say you want to make CSS for let's say you want to make CSS for a mobile. Okay, and then you want to make your website's CSS for a tablet. Both of the devices have different width and height. Okay, both have different width and height. So you have to manually write a media query if you would use normal CSS. But in our case, I'll show you. Okay, we'll be using a CSS library, and in that CSS library, uh, we do not have to worry about the responsiveness. We do not have to worry about the devices. Width and height. We can just write a small m, a small s, and the uh, CSS library will handle all the CSS. Okay, so you don't have to write everything. This was just a foundation. You like CSS is endless if you want to go into that. Okay, so that is why box model and Flexbox is covered, and a lot of the CSS you have to it would be repeated. Okay, or everything would be repeated. HTML, CSS, you'll repeat it again and again. My audio is not clear. Who is this M? My audio is clear. Okay, okay. Yes, tomorrow we will there's a project knowledge session. So I will tell you how to make your projects. Okay, or some other mentor would be there. Okay, so some other mentor would be there. Either he or she will be telling you about all the things you need to know for making a project, or let's say you were stuck in some topic in HTML, CSS, or JavaScript, okay, or React, whatever is going on in the session. Let's say you missed that and or let's say you were not able to understand that during the session. That also you can definitely ask. So that would be Arif. Okay, is my voice clear? Okay, it's clear. Sir, I've joined the training from today onwards. Please can you inform me what topics have been covered? See, HTML, CSS has been covered. And in JavaScript, just show you. Somebody asked me about topics overview, right? So Jay asked me about overview of topics. I'll just show you in a moment. Okay, so let the count increase a little bit more. Okay, so let me see. Okay, so let me share my screen quickly. Okay, hope my screen is visible to everyone. Okay, so what topics have been covered? I already have a drive. Those who do not know, I already have a drive. Okay, I'll share the drive link again if you want. Okay, I'll share the drive link again. In the Q&A section. Okay, I'm sharing it again. Okay, so please go through this. Okay, it has all the topics that have been covered. Okay, and let me just open my VS Code. Okay, this was not what I wanted to open. Let us open yesterday's JavaScript file. Okay, let us open yesterday's JavaScript file, everyone. So where's the JavaScript file? This one. Let us open that. So this is what we covered. Okay, we have covered in. Why is it not scrolling? Okay, so we covered data types, right? We covered data types. Also, we covered variable declaration a little bit. Okay, so these are the things. Okay, we also covered big int, number, boolean. Okay, also we discussed a little bit about non-primitive data types, which are arrays and objects. There is one more non-primitive data type, which is okay, we'll discuss those. So let us just quickly start. Okay, let us start. Also, we have Akila as a mentor. So if in the Q&A section, if I miss the question and answer, like questions that you are asking, doubts that you are asking, if I somehow miss that, you can definitely reach out to Akila, okay? Right? So let me see if she has joined or not. Just give me a moment. Okay, so let us continue. Okay, let us continue. So everyone open Coca. Everyone open Coca. Control Shift P. Control Shift P, and let us open a new JavaScript file. Okay, open a new JavaScript file. I hope everyone knows it. Okay, how to open? I will make a comment. Okay, so what we will do, we will let's say learn about arrays and objects. Okay, arrays and objects. Also, like let us learn about functions also. Okay, functions, arrays and objects. I think that would be better. Okay, also like let's say if you do not know, okay, let us do some control statements also. So control statements also we will do. Control state. Okay, so control statements also we will cover, and then let us cover this. Okay, so let us do control statements. Okay, so let us do control statements. Then we will like cover this functions, arrays and objects. So control statements is like you know, very simple. Okay, if else, for loop, all these things. So let us introduce to like if else. So let's say const x is equal to what? Let's say what should be there? Let's say Digimon. Okay, so const x is equal to Digimon. So this is the variable x. Okay, and I have declared it using const, and now I have assigned Digimon to it. Okay, so what I will do, I can write a control statement. So control statement is like if else. Okay, if else is a control statement. If else is like if the condition is true. Okay, if the condition is true, then you have to do something. If the condition is false, you have to do something else. Okay, I hope you guys know this. If not, it is very basic. Okay. So if the condition is true here, let's say if x is equal to Digimon. Okay. If x is equal to Digimon, what I want to do, I want to print something, let's say, uh, wow, something like that. Okay. So if Digimon is true, if x is equal to Digimon, I have to write wow, else I will print how, let's say, or not wow, not good, something like that. Okay. So this is the if else. Okay. So what we will do now, I will change the value. Let's say instead of Digimon, I write Pokemon. So see, the moment I have written x is equal to Pokemon, okay, okay. The moment I write x is equal to Pokemon, my value has been like this. It is not reaching this line number 5. Okay, because my value is false, my condition is false. Okay, let's say do you live in Delhi, or do you live in Vizag in Andhra Pradesh, or do you live in Hyderabad in Telangana? There would be a condition. If you live in Hyderabad, if you live in Delhi, if you live in some other state or something, then only this line number 5 will be printed. If this condition is false, it will go to else block. So right now, see, x value is Digimon, but I am making the condition that if x is equal to Pokemon, please print this. But this is not possible because this statement is false currently. Line number 5 will not print because line number 4 is false. Okay. It is not meeting the criteria. It is not meeting the condition itself. So what I'll do, the line number 6, else. It will go to else. Okay. Like for example, you want to, let's say if you get good marks, if you get good marks, you'll go to Domino's and have a celebration party. If you fail, you will not go to the Domino's. Okay. Like this is an example. So if you pass, you go to Domino's. If you fail, you do not go to. Similarly, if x is equal to this, line number 5 will print. Otherwise, line number 7 will print. Okay. So if I convert it again to Digimon, see, wow is printed. Clear? Clear this much? Right? Similarly, there is so this was about if else. If else. Okay. There are more. Let's say for loop. Right? So for loop, while loop. Okay. So we can do a while loop. Okay. So any problem in this? I hope no problem is this. And let me just quickly see if just give me a moment. I'm checking something. Hi, Kev. Hi. Yes, Dharya, you can. You can. Okay, Akhila, I think you have joined. I'll make you co-organizer. Okay. And right now, I'll make you. Wait. Why is there no co-organizer option? Just give me a moment. Akhila, can you rejoin again in the session? I'm not able to see. I'm unable to see an option. Just rejoin the session again. Guys, just give me a moment. Actually, a mentor has to join so that she can help you with the doubts and all. Okay, that you are asking in Q&A section. If I am unable to see your questions and queries, she'll be there. Just wait, guys. Ashish, there is no self-paced lecture. Self-paced learning, you have to do yourself. Okay, as far as I know. Ansh, you can just, I have shared a Google Drive. Okay, I have shared a Google Drive link. You can definitely reach out. You can definitely see the lectures, what is there in the lecture. I'll share the drive. Okay, you can see. Also, I guess Telegram group is created, and in that Telegram group, you will get the recorded lectures. Okay. Okay, Akhila, I am making you co-organizer. Don't know why it is disabling. Chalo, let it be. I don't know why it is getting. Okay, there is some. I don't know why there is some issue. Just give me a moment. Akhila, just rejoin. Okay, this option is not getting enabled. Just rejoin again. Okay. Sorry for the wait, guys. Okay, I'm just helping my mentor to get into inside this lecture. Kanchan, attendance would be calculated. Attendance would be calculated based on Zoho registration. Okay, attendance would be calculated based on Zoho. Okay. Sorry for the delay, guys. Just give me a moment. Actually, I'm helping my mentor to join this session. Okay, so that you guys can be helped with your queries or anything. Just 2 minutes, guys. Just 2 minutes. Okay, guys, let her join. There was some issue. She's not able to join, but whatever it is. Sanjana, I am sharing. Wait, wait. Okay. So let us go back. So similarly, I'll just show you like for loop, how to write for loop. Okay. It is very basic. If you understand some stuff, you will understand it. Those who are from non-tech, I'll explain it to you very simple manner. Okay. So I is equal to, let's say, 1, let's say less than equal to 5, say I plus plus. Okay. And I'll print, let's say, number is, and here I will write I. Okay. So it will have this type of thing. Number is 1, 2, 3, all these things. So what do you understand by this? Okay. What do you understand? Or what do you understand? Okay. Just see here. Okay. So understand this for loop. What does it mean? Okay. What does it mean actually? You have this for loop. Okay. Let so syntax is this for loop. What does it actually do? Actually, it runs in a loop. Okay. So the loop, like let's say it starts from somewhere. Okay. And it will repeat. Okay. It will repeat. So here you can see there are three components in the for loop. So number one is I is equal to 1. Okay. I is equal to 1. This is your initial value. This is your initial value. Okay. I is equal to 1. Okay. Which you are seeing here. Then another one is the like condition. Okay. Like till how much time, what is the limit of the loop? Okay. Like when do you want your loop to break? So that is this part. So I want to break the loop. I want to break the loop when it reaches number 5. Okay. When it reaches number 5, I want to break the loop. And then there is incrementer here. So this is incrementer. Okay. And if you are confused about this I plus plus, I plus plus means I is equal to I plus 1. Okay. So this is the old value. Okay. And after, so in the old value, you are adding plus 1. That is what I plus plus means. Okay. So there is one condition. Okay. So I plus plus. Okay. So I plus plus is I is equal to I plus 1. Okay. So in this I, there is old. Okay. And this is the old value. Okay. So what will happen? Let's say old value is 3. Okay. So it would be 3 plus 1. New value would be 4. Okay. So that is how it is. So this is incrementer, this I plus plus, and this is the loop. There is a technical terminology of this. If anyone knows, all good, but understand. So what will happen here? The loop will start from 1. Okay. Loop will start from 1. Okay. And then I is equal to I plus 1. So old value is 1. Okay. Plus 1. So new value will become 2. Then again 2 plus 1. New value will become 3. Look here. Look at this. This is I plus 1. Okay. So this is what is happening. And similarly for 4, it would be old value plus new. So this is what I plus plus means. Okay. Just in case if you get confused. Clear? So these are the components in loop. So loop will start from 1 and end till 5. Okay, to say till 5, it will print. So first will be print, then second will be printed. Okay, because what is happening at each step? Okay, this is like one step, first loop, second, third. So these are like iterations. Okay, these are like iterations. So that means iterations means like repetition of a value. Okay, not technically, but what you can say is that uh, you know you can see iterable value means the values on which you can run a for loop. On which values can you run a for loop? Where the values can be run in a loop from 0 to some value like 5. Okay, after 5, loop will break and you will come to line number 16. Okay, you will run between, your logic will run between line number 13 and 14 from 0 to 5. That is what it is. Okay, clear everyone? Clear? Okay. Clear everyone? Okay. So I'll just quickly remove this. Let us understand it more clearly. Okay, so if you see here, number is 1, number is 2, number is 3, number is 4, number is 5. So this is how for loop works. Okay, one by one, you are adding to the previous value. Okay, you are adding it to the previous value, and after printing it, you can see that this is what it means. Now let's say while loop. Okay, so while loop also works like that only. While loop also works on the same principle. Let's say let uh, I is equal to 1, like this. Let I is equal to 1. So while will have a condition, only one condition. Okay, it will not have an incrementer or anything. Okay, you have to make an incrementer. While loop generally does not have an incrementer. Okay, so what you have to do, you have to write, let's say console.log, same thing, number, let's say is comma I. Okay, let I is equal to 1. So this while loop should run, okay, till 5, but there is no deterrent to increase. Okay, to increase. So how will I do it? Same thing, I plus plus. Okay, I plus plus. We will do that. While is not defined. Why? There's something wrong here. Let me change the variable. Let's say a. Okay, let us use a. Okay, why is it not running? Mm, Everything is okay. Maybe some problem with Coca. Let me check. Let us copy this and let us use it in console window. So right click, click on inspect. Okay, and you can get this console window. Okay. Arey, where should I run this then? Just give me a moment. Let us run it in a separate file. Oh, my bad. It is not defined. That is why it was not coming. Then also there is a problem. Why is that? Just so there was some problem in Coca playground. Okay, now we are able to see the output. Okay, so you can see here we used a variable as an initiator. So we initialize the value. Starting value is a is equal to 1. Okay. Then we use the while loop. So in this while loop, a is less than equal to 5. Okay. So this loop will run till a is equal to 5. Till a reaches 5. Okay. After 5, this loop will not work. Okay. Whatever is there, line number 20, line number 21, it will not work when a reaches 5. Okay. And what is a plus plus? For your reference, again I will tell, a means a plus 1, like this. Okay. A is equal to a plus 1, where this a is what? Where this a is what? Small. Small? No. Old. This is old. Okay. This a is old. Old value. Okay. I've told you, right? So this is what a plus plus means. Right. So this was one thing. Screen is not visible. Screen is not visible. Correct, Dipanshi. Correct, correct. Uh, See, recorded lectures, I think it would be available. Do you guys have a Telegram group? Has the operations team made a Telegram group for this particular program? See, output appears here only. See, on the right hand side. If I just close this Explorer, see, the output is up. Output appears side by side in blue. Do you see? Do you see this? This is the output. If you hover over console.log, then also you can see the output. Okay. So that's it. You're not able to see the output, Nancy, in your own ID. Yes, correct, Sally. Correct. Okay. Just give me a moment. Give me a moment, guys. Sorry, guys. Actually, there somebody is cutting down tree, and like I was so annoyed by the noise. Okay, so let us jump to our main problem. Okay, so our main problem is this. Not main problem, like our main task. Okay, our main task is to understand functions also. So let me just do this. Okay, so let us understand this. So see, what is function? Okay, what is function? If somebody asks you what is a function, what will you say? Anybody knows? Let me check. Anybody knows what is a function? Sir, you wrote number 1 and number 2 out of the bracket parentheses. Where? Yes, that is okay. That is okay. In while loop, you can definitely do it. In for loop also, you can do it. Okay, it's not like you cannot do it. In for loop also, you can do it, but you have to write I here. For example, let's say if my guess is correct. Okay, if my guess is correct, I can declare it outside also, like this. See, then also it will work. Okay. So you can declare it outside, but only in the case of for loop, you have to write the starting variable. Okay, let us go back. Okay, so that is why we are writing it here. You can write it outside also, but the variable should be there. Okay, here in while loop, there is no need. In while loop, only condition is there. Okay, only condition needs to be there. Okay, let us understand functions now. Okay, so functions, like if somebody asks you like what is function, okay, so what you can say? So you can say that, let's say you give something, you give it something. Okay, okay, you give it something. Let's say you give input, you give input. Okay, and let's say it does something. It does some work. Okay, it does some work. You give it something, an input, it does some work, and then gives you output. Okay, so uh, for to imagine function, let us imagine something. Okay, let's say that you have a machine. Okay, let's say you have a machine, and the name of the machine is say hello. Say hello. Okay, so this is the name of the machine. Okay, this is a machine. Okay, there is a machine. Okay, the name of this machine is say hello. This is a machine. Okay, so I am explaining functions. Okay, so you have a machine called as say hello. Okay, say hello. So these are the buttons on that machine. Okay, there are buttons. Okay, there are buttons. When you press the button, okay, okay, there is a button here. When you press the button, it says, I don't know, hello. Okay, let's say hello, Pikachu. Okay, it says hello, Pikachu. When you press the button, okay, when you press the button, it says hello, Pikachu. Okay, clear? So it gives you give it something. You have to give an input. It will do some work for you, and then it will give you an output. Okay, so it is like a machine. Okay, imagine that what happens, you will give something, an input. Okay, okay, it will do some logic for you, and then it will give you an output. Okay, let us understand it more clearly. Can I delete this? If you want, I can you can take a screenshot or something. I will delete this. Okay, okay, on the count of 1 2 3, I am removing this. 1 2 3. Okay, and let us understand it with code also. So what I will do, okay, I will write a function. So to write a function that does something, let's say hello. Hello. Okay, so say hello. So how to let's say function. So there is a function keyword. Okay, and then like let me write a syntax. Okay, let me write a syntax. So syntax is like this. Okay, syntax is like this. There's a function, then there's a function name. Which name you want to write? Rounded brackets, parentheses. Okay, inside the parentheses, your logic. That's it. This is how function is made. You can make a function. So I let function keyword. Then I will let, let's say hello. rounded brackets, parentheses. This is how it looks like. This is how I said this is it will look like your function. So say hello is your function name. Say hello is your function name. Yes or no? Correct? Correct, right? By the way, these are called as JS doc comments. Okay. Whenever you want to make a documentation, we use these types of comments. Okay. These are different than your these front end, like front slash, double front slash. Okay. These are very different. Let me just open this. So your logic, you have to write here, your logic here. Okay. Your logic here. Done. So what logic I will write? I said in my previous example, whenever I will use my function, say hello, I want to say hello, Pikachu. This is what I told, right? So whenever you will use this function, it will only always print hello Pikachu. How will I call this function? How will I use this function? That is the problem. How will I use this function? How will I use this function? How will I use this function? Let us see who knows. Who knows? Exactly. Correct, Bhumik. Correct, Dipanshi. Good. They're correct. Anshika, correct. Shavani, correct. A lot of you know. Good, 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 good. Yes, 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 yes. Aditya. Yeah, this what Aditya is telling is like actually like acceptable, which is like it is not technical, but it gets the point. Okay. It gets the point across. No particular terminology or something. See, he simply said it breaks a code in parts so that programmer understands the code easily. That is also correct. And also we want to reuse that. We want to use it again and again. Correct. All are correct. Very good. Very good. Very good. Good afternoon, Fardeen. Good, good. So how will I use this function? How will I use this function? Can anyone tell me how will I use this function? Exactly, Krishna. Correct. Yes, Aditya. Correct. Correct. So you just have to call it like this and use rounded brackets like this. See, hello Pikachu. You are getting hello Pikachu output. If I comment line number 38C, no output. But again, I will do front slash. See, I am getting hello Pikachu. Clear? This is how it is, right? So this is your normal function. Okay. This is your normal function. So I'll tell you like this is a normal function. Okay. Normal function. Okay. Normal function uses normal function keyword. Okay. Clear? Now what? There is one more thing which I will tell. It is called as variable expression. Okay. You can write your functions in a different way. So same function I can write in a different manner. For example, const, let's say sum is equal to, and I will just copy paste this function. I will just copy paste it like this. So this is called as variable expression. How will I call this variable expression? Anybody knows? How will I use this? In variable expression, we put functions in a variable. These are called as variable expressions. How will I call this function? Call the function in main program. Call the function in main program. I didn't get Snehal. What are you saying? What are you trying to say? Tell me, guys. How will I call the function? Is my net working correctly? Will tell. I am not able to see any more questions or anything. How will I call this guy, guys? How will I use this sum function variable? That is what I'm asking. My screen visible? Correct, Dipanshi. Correct. Okay, good, Suhani. By giving condition. Call by reference. No, no. No, no, no call by reference, path by reference. Just see here again. See here again, guys. This function is inside some func. This function is inside some func variable. Okay. So what I will do, I will just write some func and call it. Okay. See, I am getting hello Pikachu as an output. So when you put a whole function inside a variable, you can just call it. Okay. You can just call it. That's it. There is one more. There is one more way, which is called as anonymous function. Okay. Anonymous function. Let's say const anon is equal to same thing. I will copy this whole. Copy this. Put it inside this. These are called as anonymous function. So just see here in the anonymous function, okay, what you have to understand, no function key like this, no function keyword. Okay, no function keyword. So if I remove the function keyword or function name, sorry, no function name, my bad, no function name. Okay, so if I remove this say hello, nothing will happen. And if I call this out, I'm still getting the hello Pikachu output. See, I have removed this say hello name. See, this say hello name I have removed. Clear? I have removed. Clear, everyone? Right? So these are the things in this function. So you will get a lot of types of functions. There is one more, which is arrow function. We had to discuss it in ES6 actually, but let me introduce it to you here only. So I'll just write const arr is equal to, and again I will copy this whole function. I'll copy this function again, paste it here. Okay, and then we will call it like this. But this time I will remove the function keyword also. Okay, we don't use function keyword, but instead use this is equal to sign and this less than equal to sign, and then we join it. So here I will remove this function keyword. And then you see some red here, red squiggly lines here. So that means there is some syntax error. See, it is telling an arrow is expected. An arrow is expected. Why are you not drawing an arrow? So let us, after this, make an arrow. So is equal to sign, and then this less than equal to sign. But still it is getting error. Why? Can anyone tell me? What is wrong in line number 58? Can anyone tell me? What is wrong in line number 58? Just check it out. Line number 58. What is the problem here? What is the problem? Exactly. Praveen, Ansh, and who's this? Correct. Pankaj, Aditya, Sohani. Correct. Yes, yes, Pranali. Correct. So see, I have to, you see this, there is space here. Okay, there is this space here if you are able to see. Okay, do you see this space? I will remove this space. Okay, now no error. Okay, due to my font, you will see a very smooth arrow. Okay, due to my font, but it is like actually very rough arrow. Okay, like there is equal to sign and less than equal to sign. Okay, but due to my font, you will see those who are using like programming fonts will know. So I use a programming font. So because of that, like I have this. Okay, so any problem in this arrow function? So this is the syntax of an arrow function. Okay. Any problem, guys, in understanding all these functions? Correct, Snehal. What is the function? Did you understood? Like, what is the function? What is the function? What does it do? What is the function? What does it do? You guys understood, right? What part you did not understand? M? Which part you did not get? Maybe you, maybe this you are understanding, right? Okay, okay. Anonymous function? Are you talking about anonymous function or anything? Which part you are not understanding? Yes, Pankaj, you are correct. Functions, everyone understood? Give me a thumbs up if you understood functions and all. Those who were not aware of functions, did you understood the machine analogy? See, the only task of this function is to print Pikachu. Okay, you can use any other thing. Okay, let's say you want to. Okay, let's say you want function. Let's say print Pokemon, something like that. Print Pokemon. Okay, print Pokemon stats, something like that. Okay, so let's say you want to calculate something. Okay, you want to calculate something. So let's say there's a Pokemon, let's say Raichu. Okay, and he has like plus 101 stats or something. Okay, something like that. Okay, so Raichu stats like this. Okay, now you do not want to use this console.log, okay, because console.log will print an output. It is not doing anything else. Okay, it is not doing any proper calculation stuff or anything. Okay, let's say okay, let us say you want 1 plus 2, something like that. Okay, add, function name is add. Okay, so instead of printing it here only in line number 66, when you activate or trigger your function, okay, you want to activate your function, you have to call it. Okay, instead of using directly console.log, okay, uh, you do the best practice is always to return the logic. Okay, so always use return keyword. Okay, always use return keyword. So what is happening here in this line? Okay, what is happening? You have this logic of 1 plus 2. Okay, so there is a logic of 1 plus 2. You are returning this logic. Okay, you are returning this logic to function. You are telling, listen, I have 1 plus 2 and I want to uh, give it to add. Okay, which is my function. Okay, so what will happen here? Wherever you will use add, let us say you are using it in line number 74. In line number 74, you are using add. In line number 101, you are using this add function. Or let's say in some other file, you are using this add. The logic, when you will call this, will be activated at that point. Let's say in other file, Okay. But in previous console log, what was the problem? What was the problem in previous console log? Console log prints there itself. Wherever console.log is used, it will print in that particular line. It will print in that particular space, whether it is file or anything. Okay, so it is printing there itself. This return is like got sent, is like very good. Return is telling, listen, take this logic 1 plus 2, take it with you anywhere else. Take it anywhere in other files also. Wherever you will run this, 1 plus 2 will be activated. Activated. What I mean by that, let us close it. If I just console log this, add, okay, I am getting 3. I am getting it in line number 3. Okay, I am using the console.log statement. Okay, and I am using the logic, whatever logic has been there has passed to add, and I am using that in line number 69. Okay, I am not printing the logic here because I want to use it somewhere else. Let's say other lines. Let's say this, I want to move it to line number 75. I'm getting my value on line number 75. Okay, so your logic is coming out of this block. Okay, your logic is coming out of this block. Okay, what is the block? This block, out of this scope. Okay, out of this area, sorry, out of functions logic area. Okay, okay, it is coming out of this curly brackets. Okay, it is coming out of this, and then you can use it anywhere, just like here. Okay, like it is very simple, but sometimes beginners get confused. So since a lot of you may be knowing this, okay, but still like it we should go back to basics if you are not understanding. Okay, so this is what I mean when I'm using return. We are telling, listen, use the logic anywhere. Okay, so you can use the logic anywhere by calling it. Okay, the logic is performed here, the operation is performed here, and then you can use it anywhere. So let's say you want to print 3 in line number 74, you can print 3. 3 you want to print in other file, go ahead, print it. Okay, so this is what it is all about. Okay, so best practice is to always return stuff. Okay, so this was one thing. Another thing is, what is another thing? Another thing is parameters arguments of a function. Okay, parameters or arguments of a function. For example, let's say function uh, good morning. Okay, and it returns good morning text plus name of anyone. Okay, somebody's name. Okay, so for example, let's say you want an output. Okay, you want to perform a logic of, let's say, I'll just delete it. Let's say you want to perform a logic of, let's say, uh, good morning, good morning, Caf. Okay, and then, so this is the logic. Okay, you want to print good morning and a name. Okay, so this logic you want to repeat. You want to repeat good morning. You want to repeat good morning 3 times. Okay, this logic you want to repeat good morning. Okay, but this logic is repeated, same logic. Okay, same logic, same logic. Okay, so this is same logic. Okay, this is also same logic. This is also same logic. Okay, so these are same logic, but this is different. Okay, this is different. This is different. Okay, so you want to attach this logic with something that user wants to input. User wants to input. So let's say caf is there, then there is like good morning, I don't know, Saurav. Okay, Saurav, then Raj. Okay, so logic is same, good morning. So if it is the same logic, you can use a function good morning like that, and then you can attach a name. Okay, so user will write the input. What is the input? Name. Okay, so let us look into that. Let us look into that. So what I will do, I will write here good morning, like we are using return. So I will just write console.log good morning, call it, and it is telling me name is not defined. The name I want to attach with it is not defined. How is this possible? How is this possible? So see, you see here this rounded brackets. Now you will understand the meaning of this. So in these rounded documents, rounded brackets, we attach an argument. Okay, we give an argument. Okay, let's say my name. Let's say my name. So I've passed my name. Still, it is telling name is not defined. Okay, this name that I am asking, you have to write it here in the rounded brackets. Okay, you have to write it here in the rounded brackets. So how does it work? Same thing. You see this name. This name is like a variable. Like a variable. Think of it like a variable. Okay. So this is like a variable. So here name is equal to Yatharth. Name is equal to Yatharth. This is what it is. Name is equal to Yatharth. Okay. So name is equal to Yatharth. Then it is entering inside this area in our function. Okay. It is entering our function scope, functions area of logic. It is telling, okay, so you want to attach this good morning. Okay, we will attach to good morning. Okay, and we will attach it to the name which the user has given. User has given as input. Okay, user has given as input. Similarly, if you want to keep the logic of good morning, you can write good morning, and then change the name to, let's say, calf. Okay, then what will happen? Name is equal to would be then calf. Okay, name is equal to would be calf. Then if you will write good morning again, and if you write Saurav, name is equal to Saurav. Okay, and then good morning will be attached. So this is why we use, so this is a repetitive block of code, so we want to use the logic again and again. That is why we use this function. Okay, and whatever we are putting as an argument, so argument is like an input. Okay, so whatever we put an input, okay, we want to attach our logic to that or use that for our logic. Okay, both can be done. Okay, let me just write. So say let's say Gaf. Any other name? Pankaj and Aditya. Pankaj, Aditya, Snehal. Okay. So logic is same. It is saying good morning, but the input that you have given inside this rounded brackets will go inside the logic area, and it will, you can like use that for your benefit. Okay, you can use it for your own purpose. Okay, so this is how it is, the arguments. Okay, any problem in this, guys? Very simple example. Okay, get familiar with it. Okay, let us see. Did you guys understood? Okay, Pankaj, I'll explain. You want to know the difference between function and arrow function. Okay, wait, Pankaj. I stop sharing my screen. Give me a moment. Difference between function and arrow function. See, if you look here, Pankaj, see, let's say there is a normal function. Okay, so let's say there is a normal function like hello. So there is a normal function by the name of hello. Okay, okay, and it will return some logic. Okay, some logic. Okay, it will return some logic. Clear? So this is your normal function. Okay, now if you want to convert it into arrow function, if you want to convert it, what you have to do? You just have to, you have to remove both of these. Okay, you have to remove both function and function name. Both you have to write. Both you have to remove like this, and then you have to write is equal to sign and less than equal to sign like this. Equal to sign and less than equal to sign, and then you have to press backspace. That's it. That's it. Your function is done. But then you will wonder, oh, then how will I call it? It does not have any name. That is why best practice is to attach it in some uh, variable. Okay, we put it inside a variable. Okay, it will not give an error if you do it like this, but the best practice is to put it in a variable so that you can call the variable. Okay, it is just a syntax sugar. You can use functions, but a lot of React code and a lot of modern JavaScript code uses this. Okay, clear everyone? Pankaj, cleared about this? Okay. So just give me a moment. I'll just drink some water. Okay. Meanwhile, if you have any questions or anything, you feel free to reach out. There, that extension is called as COCA. QUOKK. Yes, Aditya. In ES6, we will cover higher order functions. Okay, I'll start this. I'll start, but after arrays and objects. Okay, just give me 3 minutes. Give me 5 minutes. I'll drink water and come. Okay, 5 minutes, guys. You also take a break of 5 minutes and let us meet here. Okay, guys, are you guys ready? So only two things are remaining, and that is arrays and objects. After that, we will start ES6, which is modern JavaScript. In that, we have destructuring, spread operator, rest operator. Okay, like higher order functions. Okay, a lot of stuff is there. So it's not like only these things are the features. See, all the programming languages are same. Okay, let me tell you, all the programming languages are same. Only thing that is the difference is that some languages have unique features, some better handle memory, some better handle compilation. Okay, there are inbuilt features. There is standard library, inbuilt standard library. A lot of things are there. No, Dipanshi, it is not. Aditya, we will explain. I will explain this in ES6. Okay. So is it compulsory to use const only? No. You can use let. You can use let, Dipanshi, but let will change the value. Let me share the screen. Let me share the screen. Let me share the screen. Okay. So my screen is visible. So see, you can use const also, not a problem. Okay, you can use const. You can use let also. See, if I write let here, let ABC is equal to 1. Okay, let ABC is equal to 1, and okay, anyone can change the value of ABC. Okay, anyone can change the value of ABC. Okay, see here, anyone can change the value of let's say you can make it 11 also. See, it is the value is 11. Starting it was 1. If you want to reassign your values again and again, because a lot of times what will happen, you want user who is using your software, who's using your application, they want control. Okay, so they want to change something. You will, if they want to change something, you have to use let, so that users who are using your software application, or anyone that is using some logic where the number has to be changed, or the value has to be changed, or value has to be reassigned, you can use let. But if you do not want to change it, let's say xyz is equal to 22. Okay, with this you cannot change. See, assignment to constant variable error. Okay, you will get an error, you cannot change. Okay, so if you want to change, whenever you want to change the value, you can use let. If you do not want, you want it to be fixed, you use const to make it constant. Okay, just to be sure. Okay, let us jump into more questions. So we can pass default parameters in the value. How do we know name is of this type string only? We don't. That is why we use TypeScript. I'm just kidding. Actually, Ayush, you are correct. Okay. See, it is not confirmed. I can use strings only. I can use numbers also. Okay. I can use numbers also, and the logic will be attached to that number. Good morning, 22. Okay. So name can be like, it is just an input. Logic is good morning. You are attaching, you are adding good morning to the input. You are adding good morning to the input. Okay. Similarly, you can put true and false also here. Boolean also you can do true. Good morning, true. Does it make sense? No. Is it a lack of feature? Yes. That is why there is a language called TypeScript, which is pushed by Microsoft. I don't know if you know about that. I just love that language. Okay, because whatever problems were there with JavaScript, it is trying to overcome that. Okay, and the question that Ayush asked is actually good. We don't know. Okay, that is, it is dynamically and loosely typed language. that we do not know what type of input user can put. There is no sanitization. There is no validation. There should be a proper validation. Oh, only numbers should be able to enter. Only strings should be able to enter. But there is nothing like that. That is a problem with JavaScript. Okay, but it has so many features that people overlook that. Good, Ayush. Good. Okay, so yeah, I guess so I stored Coco extension but can't get output in same line. So there I think you missed. If you installed Coca you have installed. Okay, Coca you have installed. Okay, how to get the output? See, you just have to write control. You have to press control key plus shift key plus P. Control key plus shift key plus P. Control plus shift plus P. Then you have to type QUOKKA. You will get this new JavaScript file. You will get this new JavaScript file. Click on it. When you will click on it, your playground will run. Dharya, only keep in mind that save your document in last. Okay, because if you save it at the first, you will get problem. You will not be able to see the output. See, right now where it is. Sometimes this playground. Wait, have I saved it? Just give me a moment. I'll just show you. So Control Shift P QUOKKA new JavaScript file. If you click, okay, you will see the output side by side. Okay, but if you press Control plus S key to save, the output you will not see. Okay, so make sure you save it at the end. Okay, I am saving it. Control plus S. And here I will write functions and I will save it here only. The moment I save, output's gone. Output's gone. Okay. So these are the things, guys. Let us start with one more, which is arrays and objects. Okay. So control plus shift plus P. And in that you write QUOKKA coca.js, new JavaScript file. Click on it. What we will do, we will understand a little bit about arrays very quickly. Okay, arrays. Okay, so how arrays work? Let's say let fruits. Okay, this is the syntax, angular brackets. Okay, so let's say fruits, mango, banana, kiwi, apple. Okay, so we have array. Okay, of strings. You can add numbers also. Okay, like I'll just give an example. You can add numbers also. Something like that. Okay, you can add booleans also. Okay, like true. Okay, you can add functions also in arrays. Okay, let's say see, bro is not defined because I have not defined the function, but you can call the function or like use it normally. Let us check. I don't know if it actually works. It works actually because I have used it, but I'm not able to recall. Let me just use it. Yeah, it will work. Let me just console.log this array. Okay, so it is coming undefined. Let us write something. Okay, let us return um, he man something. See, he man is coming in last because function is there. Okay, so you can like write anything. It is you, unlike other array list or arrays in other programming languages, you do not have to like specify what you are entering in array. Is it an array of numbers? Is it an array of strings? No. But as a developer, you should have you should always use best practices. Okay, so here in this example, let me keep it as an example so you can see. So here in this example, we have an array of strings. How will I show the output of banana? Can anyone tell me? How will I show banana? I only want to print banana. How will I print banana? Can anyone tell me? How will I print only banana? Yes. Anybody else who knows? Yes. Correct. Correct. So if I want to print banana, I will write brackets like this, and I will write here 1. Okay. So this is called as indexing. Okay. So I'll just quickly tell you about it. What you have to understand that there are addresses of these items. Okay. So this is item number 1, item number 2, item number 3, item number 4. Okay. These are the items in an array. They are taking some space and they are taking, you know, a location. Okay. So the location or the address starts from 0. These are called as indexes and they start from 0. So it is 0, 1, 2, 3. So the moment I write fruits 1, it becomes banana. If I want to print apple, I will write fruits, make an angular bracket, and I will write 3. Sorry, 3. So it will print apple. Okay. So arrays are index based values. Index based values. Okay. Arrays are index based values. Okay. Okay. So arrays are index based values, just in case you do not know. Okay. So let us use more stuff. Let's say you want to use some methods or properties of errors. Okay. Of array. So what you can do, you can just write fruits dot, and then you can like see, like let's say 2 upper case like this. No, that would be of string. My bad. Let us use which method we can use. Hmm. Any array methods that you have in mind? Hmm. Push, I think push pull. I think push pull would be better. You will understand it more. So let's say, so this is how we, okay, so using indexes, we can get the particular value. Okay. So let's say you want to add an item at the end of an array. So what you will do, you will use push method. How? Let us check. So what I will do, I will write fruits dot push, and I will push, let's say, strawberry. Strawberry. So it will go at the end. If I console.log fruits, just see, strawberry is pushed at the end. Okay. Let us use another one. Let's say if I want to push, add something at the end again. Let's say mango. See, mango is added at the end. mango emoji. Okay, clear? So this is what it means by, if you want to add an item at the end of an array, we use push method. Let's say you want to, instead of adding, you want to remove. Anyone knows which method we will use? Anyone knows method which we will use? Yes, correct, Dipanshi. Sohani is also correct. Yes, Pankaj, you can use slice also. So we will use pop method. Okay, simple methods I'm covering. So fruits dot pop. Okay, and see, this push is a function and it is taking an input of emoji. Okay, input of string. Okay, so it is an inbuilt function. The function's methodology or the function's logic is already there. It is already there. Okay, clear? It is already there. Also, I just received something from operations team. Those who are coming from different tracks, like those who are coming from Salesforce or ServiceNow or AIML, and they want to register in full stack, in Q&A section, after 10-15 minutes, I'll come. You tell me your email ID. I'll raise a complaint and give it to operations team. Okay. If you want to change your track from AIML, or if you are coming from AIML or any other track to full stack, okay, and you want to like register formally, uh, I'll just let you know. Okay, give me the email ID. Okay, the register email ID. I'll raise the complaint and give it to operations team. Okay. Okay, so this was it. So pop. Okay, in pop you do not have to give any input or arguments. Okay, you do not have to give any arguments. You just have to write it like this. And if I console.log, you will see mango is removed. Mango is removed. Okay. Let me add one more. Coconut. Okay. So there is strawberry, mango, coconut. I used pop. Okay. So only coconut is removed. If I use pop one more, mango is removed. If I will use pop one more, let's say 3 more times, what will be the output? If I use pop 3 more times, what will be the output? 3 more lines of pop. 3 more lines of pop. Fruit still apple. Correct. Correct. If I add, correct. Snehal is correct. Who is this? Snehal. Correct. So if I write 1, 2, 3. Wait, till mango it is. Not 1, 2, 3, 4. Huh? Yes. Only mango and banana are here, guys. Only mango and till mango and banana are cut. Okay. So it starts from the last. Okay. So only mango and banana are cut. Not till apple, snail. Okay, till apple, if you want, then you have to remove 2. So it will come till apple. Only last 3 are removed. Okay, so this is pop. Now let's say you want to add an item at the start of an array. So you will use I think unshift. Okay. So in unshift, I'll write console.log. Sorry, not console.log. Fruits dot unshift. And in this unshift, let's say potato or sweet potato. Okay. Sweet potato. Okay, now let me console.log. See, sweet potato is added at the start of an array. At the start of an array. Okay. If I use another one, let's say potato. See, potato is added at the start of an array. Clear? Now, how will I remove potato if I want to remove potato from the start? How will I remove potato if I want to remove potato from the start? Tell me, tell me. Correct, Ayushi. Correct, Praveen. Correct, Ayushi. Correct, correct, correct. Correct, Pankaj. Correct, Ishika. Good, good, good. Correct, Swani. Correct, Heer. Nancy, correct. Correct, correct. Vaishnavi, correct. Good, good, good. Dipanshi, correct. Dhaneshwari, correct. Kaf is also correct. Okay. So I will use unshift. Let me write this comment here. I'm writing this comment just for you. Okay. If you want, you can. If you want, I'll not write it if you already know, but still. So shift. Okay. Shift method. So I'll write dot shift. See, dot shift. I am writing. See, removes the first element from an array. Like this. Remove the first element from an array and returns it. If the array is empty, undefined is returned. Now let us do it. Console.log fruits. See, potato is removed. Potato is removed. Okay. So this is how it is, guys. Okay. Then there is dot length, dot index of very simple stuff is also there. Okay. Clear, everyone? Any problem? These are like these are the most common that you will use in React. Okay. As well as in making REST API. So yeah, otherwise, like there are n number of methods. You can always go to MD and web docs to refer, okay, for JavaScript documentation. Okay. And let me see if anyone has any problem. All clear, guys? Give me some reaction or anything. See, this extension is nice, right? You can actually see the output. And if you are making mistakes, then also like you can see. Otherwise, we would have to open our Chrome window, open the console window, then see the output and all. Okay, I have showed it, but wait, who made this emoji? I can see the emoji history. Admin can see the emoji history. Okay. Yeah, yeah. Okay, I understood. Who's making this poop emoji? Please try, don't do this. Okay. I am requesting. Okay, understood, guys. Today it is a little bit fast. At the start, like somewhat we got slow because the mentor was joining. Okay, so a little bit of objects introduction we will do, if you allow me. Just a little bit of objects introduction. Okay, because ES6 is also there, and from next week I had to start React. Okay. Tomorrow, I'll be there or some other mentor would be there for, helping you with like how project should be made and how you will be able to do it, etc., etc. So, okay. And normal doubts, if you are confused between any advanced doubt that you have, do you, if you're confused between like ORM like Prisma, or you want to use dot library, something like that. If you want to use state management like Existent and you're confused whether you should learn it or not, whether you should use it or not. So like I'll be open to any query. Okay, advanced or Sir, how did you get your theme? Okay. See, I use two themes. Okay, I used to use two themes. So I'll just go to extension, and so there is very good theme which is called as Monokai Pro. You can just go to this. So Monokai Pro is also very good. I'll just install. So this was like my old theme, Monokai Pro. Okay, if I select color theme, Monokai Pro. So this is like I used to like I think 2 years I've constantly used this. Okay, it is like very beautiful. Okay, if you just see the code and all, like it is actually very beautiful. Okay, but the problem that I found when I was uh, when I was making a TypeScript project and I was using sockets, the problem was that a lot of pink is there. Okay, a lot of pink is there. So in that pink, it is very hard for me to see the errors actually. Okay, and the second theme is which I use is blue logo. Okay, this one. Okay, this is the one that I use. So here I can easily see any errors. Okay, if let's say if I have an error, I can easily see because everything is blue. So I can easily see the errors. Like let's say if I remove this like this, so I can actually see the errors properly here. Okay, let's say if I remove this bracket, see I can see the red part. So like just 2 weeks before I have used both this theme blue logo, okay, and the Monokai Pro. Okay, so this is the theme that I use, blue logo dark theme. It also has a light theme also. Okay, so that if you want to use dark theme, light theme, go ahead. And the other one is Monokai. Okay, I'll uninstall it. I used to like it, but I was not able to figure out the red errors, okay, or linting errors. So I'm uninstalling it. But you can use it for learning. Okay, so you can, if you click on this blue logo dark theme, if you will see at the right hand side that there is this categories. You see these categories themes. If you click it, you will see all the themes. Okay, you will see all the themes. You will see this material icon theme also, which I use for icons. You see this JavaScript logo. This is the official logo. Okay, so if I uninstall it, uh, okay, if I uninstall it, you will see that JavaScript logo looks like this JS. But if I install material icon theme and if I set, you will see this JS looks like official documentation logo. Okay, so these are the themes. There is GitHub theme. Okay, so there are categories here. You see this button categories. Just click on this theme and you will see these categories. Like there is a Dracula. It looks like this. Okay, so you can get like n number of themes. Okay, this my theme you will not find because I have played with a lot of themes and custom errors. Okay, so I had this theme for a very long time, but I was not using it. Okay, I have just started using it last 2 weeks. Okay, otherwise I used that Monokai Pro only. It is very popular, this one. Okay, so yeah, this is what you were asking. And for comments, I use better comments. You see this green comment that I have. I can make this red also by adding an exclamation mark. If there is a question, I can make a question mark. It becomes blue. If it is special, I make it green. So this is the extension beta comments. Okay, this is the extension beta comments. Okay, so you can use this. Okay, clear. Yeah, that's it. No, JS is not complete there. Yeah, there is ES6. Inside ES6, we have spread operator, rest operator. We have what? Uh, Spread operator, rest operator, higher order functions. Okay, like map, filter, reduce. Then a lot of things are there. We will study them. Okay. Only thing that we'll not do is the oops. Okay, oops will not do since functional programming is there. Okay, so oops we will not use. Okay, how do you get emojis board? You have to use Windows key and dot key. Then you will get emojis board. Windows key and dot. Okay. So yeah. Anything else, guys? What is the difference between? I will not start object. Okay. Have a nice weekend. I will not start objects. Objects will I will cover the rest of JavaScript on Monday, and within 1 hour we will do it, and then we'll start React. Okay. What is the difference? Vaishnavi is asking between JS and Node.js. See, Vaishnavi, what you have to understand is that also, guys, I'm sharing this notes folder, everyone. Please take this Google Drive. I will update the code that we have written today here only. Okay. I will upload it here only. Okay. Okay. I've shared it, guys. Notes and code. Okay. I've shared it. Please check in Q&A section. What is the difference between JS and Node.js? See, Vaishnavi, JavaScript, okay, is a language that runs on your browser, okay, on your Chrome. It can never run in your computer. You can never use it on your computer. You can only use it as a script that will compile and run on browsers. Okay. With Node.js, your JavaScript gets an environment in which your JavaScript can run and talk with your computer, talk with your terminal, talk with your command prompt, talk with your server. So outside of that browser environment, you put JavaScript. Okay, I will tell more when we will cover Node.js. Okay. Yes, Yasin, I have already uploaded. Let me upload it again. Okay, just give me a moment. There is. I am uploading the folder, guys. Okay. Today's. Just give me a moment. 2 minutes. 2 minutes. Okay. Okay. I have uploaded both JavaScript and let me see if I've used any. No, I have not used my whiteboard today. Okay. So these are the things. VS Code font. Uh, VS Code font Shrenik. See, there, oops, see, JavaScript ecosystem is moving away from oops. Okay, it is moving towards functional programming. Okay, there, it is moving towards functional programming. Okay, and languages like Go or Golang, if you have heard, they are moving towards Go. Okay, so if you want to continue as a JavaScript developer, uh, please try to get involved in functional programming more. Okay, that is what I would say. So guys, you can see here. Let me take JavaScript. So just give me. Let me copy paste it here. So this is programmingfonts.com. You will get all the programming fonts here. Okay. You'll get JetBrains programming font. Okay. You can get Intel ones, which is I think used by IBM. Okay. You can get Haskell, which is used for Haskell. Okay. And you can change the theme also. Um, you can change the theme also, your wish. There is Go Mono also. There is Gintronic. There is Fira code, very popular. And besides that, you will get the website link also here. You can directly go to the website, so GitHub repo, and you can download whatever you want. Okay, and you can install. You will get the steps. So see, you will get these types of arrows and everything. Okay. Notes and code. I have, sir. Oops, we need to. Okay, I've already told. Node.js is library framework. Node.js is not library or framework. Node.js is a runtime environment. Okay. Yes, Aditya, Java and JavaScript are two different things. Java is a programming language, okay? And JavaScript is like, see, Java uses Java Development Kit, okay? It it gets compiled, okay, on your laptop. JavaScript compiles just in time on your browser. It has like very much difference, Aditya. I think I have last, I think 2 3 days before I have told you regarding this. Like I've discussed all these things. Okay, if you want, we can make a recap of what is different between Java. You can check out the notes. I think I've made a diagram of that, Java and JavaScript. Okay, so you can get the programming fonts from here. Very nice. Okay, I used to have a paid programming font called Mona Lisa. I used to have this like I pirated this. Okay, and later on I paid for this. I don't know why I paid for this, but you can easily get it from like some site. Like a lot of free sites are there which gives fonts. Later on I paid. It is just around, I think, I don't know, 500 700 rupees. So see, it is somewhat different. Okay, if you look here at a playground, so it is a little bit wide. Okay, it is a little bit wide. It has a lot of ligatures like this. See, this less than equal to sign. Okay, and yeah, looks like that. Let us replace and see. Yeah, so it looks like this, very readable because it is wide, but I do not like wide type things. Okay, so let me close this session. Sorry for the rant. You were asking all this. So yeah, guys, let us meet tomorrow. Okay, and if I am not there, let us meet on Monday. Okay. So thank you all. There is asking, can we do DSA in JavaScript? I only do DSA in JavaScript only, to be honest. But the problem is that when you will do problems, especially for hash map and all, or especially like graphs, you will see that JavaScript does not have a lot of features. You have to write custom classes a lot. So that would be a problem. Simple problems are okay. But once you go beyond linked list, you will understand that in JavaScript, you have to write a lot of things manually. Okay, just to set up. Just to set up. I'll discuss it some other time. It is very vast. Okay. I do not solve complex questions in JavaScript. Okay, because a lot of problems are there. But if you feel comfortable, definitely go ahead. But just understand that you have to make custom classes whenever you are doing complex questions. Okay. So bye, guys. Thank you for your time. Okay. Bye, guys. I'm closing the session. Hope you guys understood a lot of things today. Was there any problem in my language or anything? Any problem in understanding? Was I too fast? Was my language clear? Everything was okay? Okay, good, good. Okay, okay. Okay. Thank you. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. Okay, guys. Okay. Hope you enjoyed the session. Bye, guys. Okay. Thank you, Krishna. Thank you, Abhishek. Bye bye. Okay, guys. Bye. Let us meet on Monday. And tomorrow, let's see if I'll be there or somebody else. Okay. So, bye, guys. Bye. Bye, Dhruv. Bye, everyone. Bye, Kaf. Bye, Umer. Bye, Manisha. Bye, everyone. Bye, Arshila. Bye. Bye, guys. Thank you for your time. Bye bye.